Hello everybody, welcome back for another wonderful workout. So glad to have you here today. We are going to be using a series of completely seated exercises to help us tone and strengthen the core and hopefully improve low back health. Getting set up for today's workout is nice and easy. The only thing that you need is your chair. Other than that, there is no equipment. So go ahead, get set up. We're going to get started right now. All right, we're gonna ease into today's workout with a few warm-up stretches, and we're gonna be using a little bit of breath work here today to help open up the back. So what we're gonna do here is we are just going to bring ourselves into a very easy twist. Left hand to the right thigh. Once you've got that there, drop the left shoulder and turn the body until you feel that rotation and stretch happening through the left side of the back. And what I want you to do is take a breath in through the nose, feel that area stretch open. And then exhale out through the mouth, feeling the core pulling up and in. So we're engaging the core and stretching the back all with the breath. Exhale through like you're fogging up a mirror. Pull the core muscles up and in. You may even feel a little bit of pelvic floor lift in there. You're going to be improving your pelvic floor today too. Let's go through for one more. Okay, now we're going to add in a little bit of gentle movement. Left hand comes back right over the left thigh. Good deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, same breath through the mouth. Twist. Inhale back. Exhale like you're fogging up that mirror, twist. Inhale back, we're gonna go for one more. Inhale, take it back to the center. If you feel like you are starting to become really relaxed, that is a great sign that you are stimulating some of that parasympathetic nervous system with the breathing. So really great breathing technique here to also calm and relax the body. Right hand to the left thigh. Again, just work yourself over, relaxed through the shoulder, finding your bit of a beginning twist and stretch in through the nose. Exhale, fog up the mirror, pull the core muscles up and in. You're not sucking the belly button in. You're engaging the core on that exhale. 2 more times. And if you want to feel for that movement, left hand can come to the belly here. Take that breath in, it expands open through the back. And you exhale, feeling the whole abdominal wall brace up and in. We'll inhale, take that right arm out, and then exhale, press. 2 more times here. You don't need to speed up or slow down the breath at your own pace. Building really good core function and breathing practice here. Great job. Almost maybe more important for the core to work with the proper breathing pattern through the diaphragm and the pelvic floor than maybe even just muscle strength. Okay, so let's go ahead and work here in a forward movement. So hands here to the chest. Drop the shoulders. Good deep breath in through the nose. Stretch open through the back. Exhale. Stretch. Reach up here. Inhale. Exhale, core pulls up and in. And stretch. One more time here. All right, your patience has paid off. We're gonna build a little bit more speed into our movements with some dynamic stretching. Go ahead here, nice wide stance. We're gonna drop those shoulders, round it forward, stretching through the back, and then exhale, pull it back here. Keep working the circle here. Heavy through the hips, you're feeling this rotation happening through the core muscles. And at the same time, you're loosening up that spine. We're borrowing this one from yoga because it's so amazing for the body. Okay, we're gonna pause it here and then reach that left arm up and over, pull it back down, up and over, and pull. Keep going here. We're slowly easing into the work. Last one. Hands back to those thighs. We're gonna work our spine circle the opposite direction. We're gonna take those overhead reaches, and then again, we're just gonna make a little bit of a step up, working on that progress. It's gentle core here today. So easy on the body, but challenging for those muscles. Let's go here, one more. Pause it here to the back. Now again, reach it up and over, heavy through that right hip. Pull it down and back. So we're not just pulling the arm, we're pulling the core. Hopefully you're still working in that nice breathing pattern here. Pause it there. Okay, hands to the front. We're gonna step the right leg in. You can come to the toes or to a flat foot, and we're gonna torso rotate to the right. We're going for 10 sets here. Inhale as you open, exhale as you work. We're not going fast, not cardio here today, strength. Like fogging up that mirror if you can. Doesn't need to be deep. I don't want you hyperventilating. 5 more, so you're halfway there. Last one here. And I'm sure you can guess, 10 right over to the left side. Four more here. Final one. Awesome job here. Go ahead, take those legs here to the center. Staying really heavy through this left side. We're gonna take the left arm up. You can bring the right arm up if you would like also. I want you to think about coming to the center. So we're not coming across, not just yet. So left elbow is gonna come down to the floor as right knee comes up to the ceiling, but you're staying in that same path, okay? Lean forward a little bit here. Good deep breath in, exhale. You can tuck through the core, closing the rib cage towards the hips. Just make sure that those abs are coming up and in. Working in our breathing pattern. Skip the knee if it's too much. Last 3 here. And one. Beautiful job. We're gonna switch it out, right? You guys are such great at predicting. Here we go, 10 on this side. Not too big of a mystery where we're going today. You'll be able to figure it out. Two more here. On the next one, you can keep those feet tucked under the knees, closer to the body. That's gonna make things a little bit easier. You can work with just a heel raise, you can lift, or you can come out to a longer leg extension. That longer lever is going to put more work on the core. So you want to work where you can control. Remember, the goal here today is to improve core health and low back health, not just work ourselves into as big of a hard movement as we can just like muster through. Control and strength, we will build on this. So be patient with yourself if you need to take it back a little bit, which I definitely do. So I'm gonna go ahead here and just work with a knee raise, hands together. We're gonna go figure eights through the arms. Start it off here with me if you haven't already. See how that feels. And then maybe work a heel up. A little more work, right? And if that's going pretty good, then we can go knee up. And if that's going good, you can go leg extension. I know it's too much for me here today. I'm gonna stick with the knee up, but that option is there if you would like it. And we've been working for a little bit here, but I wanna give you a good opportunity to find strength in this movement. So let's go 6 more here, wherever you are. And 1. Beautiful job. Go ahead and take those feet out. You're gonna lean back, and I want you to be on the softer part of kind of the sitting area here. And we are going to raise one leg and opposite arm. Again, if that's too much for you, bring those feet further in. We're not going for a really big movement here, and you're floating above the backrest of the chair. Out. Feel the core stabilize you. And out. Similarly, you can take it to the front. So work where you're comfortable, modifications. One more set, core pulling up and in. Really stabilizing through the core here. Beautiful job. Take it on down. Legs wide, but not as wide as possible, right? Give yourself a little bit of room in the budget here. Left hand behind the ear. Make sure that you're not pulling the neck forward, cheating the movement. Elbow towards the right knee. They do not have to touch. I don't want you pulling on the neck, trying to force that movement. So just tall, good deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, twist. And open. 9 more to go. Last one here. Can you predict what's next? I bet you can. Switch it on over. Could be different on this side. I don't have nearly as much hip mobility and low back mobility here, so I can feel that in the movement. Switch it up if you need to, right? Two more here. We have one more exercise for each side. And then you'll pretty much be ready to go. Tackle your day with an activated core. Wider through the legs this time. We haven't really warmed up or stretched the hips a whole lot, so don't force anything, just wherever you feel grounded and comfortable. Fingertips up to the ears, but not touching. Down on the right and up. 10 times here. To the left, and that's a wrap, right? 2 more here. Arms are definitely getting a little tired here. 10, take it on down. Bring those legs back into the center. We're gonna go ahead and stretch out this back. Wrap that left arm over to the right. Lean forward and down just a little bit. Soften and relax the body here. Breathe into any areas that feel tight. Learning how to control your breath and direct it into the body. Such a great skill to have. Go ahead and send it on over to the left with the right arm. Same thing here. Oh, maybe not the same thing here, right? So much different sometimes. Same movement, you may feel a little different. That's normal. And maybe just like me, you're getting an indication that one side of the body needs a little more attention and work than the other. Step those legs wide. And take those hands here and just forearm to forearm, rock side to side here. And if it feels like that's going pretty good and you've got a little space to move, you can let them go. Work it in a little extra gravity for that spine. Making sure it all feels good. Bring those feet on up as you roll yourself back up to the top. Heart forward. Tucking the tailbone, rolling yourself back up. Think about articulating through the spine here, using those activated core muscles for some support. And let's go ahead, fold it down to the bottom. Maybe forearms on the thighs for a smaller forward fold. Maybe you ease it on down a little deeper. Too far for me here today. I do have a little bit of low back tension today. And I like to share that experience with you guys because it's bound to happen, and the body always feels a little different. But if you feel like it's abnormal or it only happens to you, even to me, I feel it too. And there are just those days where we have to be willing to respect the boundaries that our body has for us. Up here, breathe into the back. And then roll yourself on up. One final breath here together, in through the nose, grow tall, and then exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me for this gentle core workout. Like I said, gentle for the body, but hopefully still challenging for those core muscles. And if there is a history of low back pain or sensitivity, it's really important that we balance that out and factor it in, giving those core muscles the challenge to become stronger without aggravating the back. So please let me know how it felt today, if you felt like that was a good balance for both low back consideration and core strength, because I always love hearing from you guys and the feedback. It just makes the channel better and it makes these workouts better. And that is my ultimate goal, to make the best workouts for all of us to share here together. So thank you so much for joining me here today. Leave feedback if you feel compelled to do so. It is always appreciated, just as much as I appreciate you joining me here today. I will see you guys back here for the next amazing workout. Please take care of yourself. Until then, I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.